welcome to 12th House Tarot. My name is Renee, and today we are doing a pick a card reading for the topic of what's stealing your peace. So today we have three different items, three different piles, and the first pile has a tiny Buddha. The second pile we have a feather, it's a silver feather. And the third item we have is a perfume bottle with a little fluffy thing at the end. So go ahead and pause the video and meditate on which pile, which item you feel drawn to. And we're going to go ahead and start with group number 1 with the tiny Buddha. So before I get to the reading on each item, I did meditate to pick up on the energy. And so with the tiny Buddha, I have a little channeled message for you. So the feeling I was getting was battling anxiety. And it's time to cloak yourself in peace. Shine light on the blind spots. There are blind spots that you are not aware of, and God is shining them right now. And it's a time to get grounded. You see the Buddha, he's sitting here, and he's meditating, and he's in prayer mode. And also, his coloration, he's dark, but he is cloaked in this yellow coloration. It kind of reminds me of the sun card, that sun coloration, right? So also, if you've been praying for help, help is on the way. Your prayers are being heard. You are heard. You're not alone in whatever it is that you're going through right now. And also another word that kept coming to me, and it was really anxious. It was like, get out, get out, get out. Like, you gotta get out kind of energy. If you're in a situation and you feel like it's not serving you, there's a reason why you're having that feeling, and you need to listen to that little voice that's telling you to get out if it's not aligning with who you are. And so it's not meant for you. Whatever it is that you're worried about, it's not meant for you. Your prayers are heard, and a song that popped in my head with this was Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac. So look that song up. I'll put it down in the description. So here we go. Let's go ahead and get to the reading. We got 3 tarot cards. The first one is the 5 of Swords. So this card speaks about conflicts with others. It's like an intellectual battle, arguments and whatnot. This guy right here, he's victorious, but to what cause? You know, this is like pick and choose your battles is what I was picking up with this reading. The next card we got is the King of Swords in the reversal. You got all Swords energy, by the way. Swords is all about the intellect, it's air. So I don't usually like to talk about the archetypes of people reading this because different people read, get these readings. But this is air energy, flaky energy. Also, another thing coming to me is that you don't want to be around people who are just going to flake on you and just, have you heartbroken. Here's the 3 of Swords. This is some sort of disappointment in regards to relationships not working out for you. If you're wanting to fit in with other people, but they actually, the energy I'm picking up is like, I'm not good enough. It'll never be good enough. No matter what I do, it ain't good enough. But you gotta realize, like, rejection is God's protection. Like, there's a reason that those people aren't in your life anymore. And the Oracle card we got here, speaking of protection, we got the protection card. You see here, she's holding the earth right here to the stomach. And also you have these butterflies in the background. Also, the number that kept popping up for this pile is the number 5. And 5 is the number of transition, of change, of travel. So it's time to make a transformation within yourself. And it's time to bring your energy back to yourself. It's time to get grounded. No more looking for outside validations, because all it's going to lead to is heartbreak. And it's time to pull the swords out. It's going to be painful, but your heart will heal. And the next card we got was the number 8 and the Path. And this really makes me think of the Buddha. And I pick up that maybe you keep trying to fit in into these like groups and stuff, but it's not really meant for you because you're meant to take a path of solitude. It's time to go within. I almost get like a hermit vibe. It's time to take the path less traveled. It's time to get out. Go ahead, climb that ladder, get out of there, go to smoother waters. See all this? This is all rigid. It's like these mountains. And she's looking up. It's time to look up. Get to smoother waters. And look, there's the sunrise right here. Also, 8 is the number of giving and receiving. What goes up must come down. This is about mindfulness. It's time to start meditating. I know it sounds cliche, but be mindful. Start meditating, start praying. You know, if you want something to change, ask and you shall receive. Go to God and ask for peace, you know. Ask for clarity. Ask for healing. Okay, I do want to get some clarifiers. My sister recently got me this Frida Kahlo. Is that how you say your last name? I can't remember. But a Frida tarot deck, and I was going to get some clarifiers for this. Okay. Now, what else does this pile need to know? Ace of Pentacles. So, Ace of Pentacles. There are new opportunities that are ahead of you, but you need to get grounded. Also with Pentacles, Pentacles is that grounding energy. Whatever you want to go towards for yourself. Yeah, I'm getting this, it's time to go it alone. Okay. What else can we get? Oh, this one right here. Queen of Swords. Wow, that's beautiful. So right here we have the King of Swords in the reversal. This is some asshole. I'm not gonna lie. This guy, he thinks he knows it all. He's like, he thinks he's in his intellectual power, like he's won the argument. But here's the Queen of Swords in the upright. She is sitting in truth. It's time to sit in your truth. Hold the sword of truth. Pull these bullshit swords out. Other people's shit. This is your truth. And nothing gets by her. It's time to go the path alone. Stand in your integrity and your truth. Okay, one more card for the Three of Swords. Okay. The Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. So, what's going to make you emotionally fulfilled is taking the path of least resistance. Whenever you're feeling that anxiety of heartbreak and putting your energy out to others, you're going to feel depleted. And we have 2 8s as well. This is this up and down pendulum energy. Home is where the heart is. Where is your heart? Where's your heart? Okay. Take your heart out of situations that are toxic. It's time to get grounded. Stand in your integrity. Stand in your truth. It's time to have some alone time. Maybe go to your room, light some candles and some incense, play some really relaxing music. Maybe meditate or dance by yourself, something like that. Because if you keep battling these inner conflicts in your mind, that's where that anxiety comes from, and you need to just get grounded. Okay? Now, let me get some affirmations. What is an affirmation? What is an affirmation that this pile can focus on? Number 2. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Be unapologetic like the Queen of Swords here. Live your truth. Live your truth. Pick your battles. Sometimes your truth is quiet. You're like, you know what? I know the truth and I'm just going to go about my business. Okay? This one says, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. See, this goes back to prayer. Be mindful, be prayerful, get connected with God or the universe, whatever you want to call the infinite great spirit, you know. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive the sphere through the eyes of the teacher of love. So it's all about our perception. It's time to get out of our heads and into our hearts. They have heart chakra meditations. I would definitely recommend that for you. It's time to get grounded. It's time to go into meditation, heart chakra meditation. That's going to help heal. It's time to light your heart back up. It's time to go within for healing and pull the swords out. We shed light on the darkness. The darkness is there to help us grow. Without the dark, we wouldn't appreciate the light. And the beautiful power is that we are aspects of both dark and light. But whenever we light the way on our own darkness, and we have inner healing, you can do anything. It all starts with self-love, and it all starts with getting grounded. Know thyself. Stand in your integrity. Okay. I did want to get one Halloween Oracle card just to see any blind spots or anything like that to be aware of. This one. The veil of the future. The underworld, wow. Where all things pause and begin again. It's time to listen to your intuition. Go within. It's time to do some shadow work is also what I'm picking up. And know that in the shadow work that you do, you are divinely protected. You are protected in all of your endeavors. Now I want to get some fortune messages. These are for my fortune cookies. Oh shoot. For my fortune cookies or my little teas that I drink. So let's see. What is the message, Spirit, that I can show these people? Okay. What is your message? Let your energy be used to build, not destroy. So let your energy be used to build, not destroy. This is picking your battles. Find strength in knowing that you can make difference. You can make a difference in the world. So find strength in knowing that you can make a difference in the world. Your voice matters also. You will have a fine capacity for the enjoyment of life. Yeah, it's time to get grounded and to smell the roses. It is not talking of love, but living in love. That is everything. So instead of just talking the talk, it's time to walk your walk. And sometimes that walk is alone, you know. Ignore previous cookie. That one always makes me laugh. You know, and so it just popped in my head. Oops, I did it again. Yeah, if you fall down, it's okay. We all make mistakes. We're all human. You know, take it easy. That's what I'm getting. The world needs your unique gifts. Don't leave with them still inside of you. So it's time to stand in your integrity. The creation of 1,000 forests is in one acorn. So, just because, you know, you might be an acorn, don't mean that you won't be a mighty oak tree one day. Many paths lead to the same destination. It doesn't matter how you get there. So if what you're going towards is unconventional to other people, I mean, we're all going to die one day, you know. So you may as well live the life that you feel like you're called to, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Forgiveness is an act of consciousness. Forgiveness is an act of consciousness. Forgiving other people who have hurt us and done us wrong, it helps us. It doesn't mean go back to those people who hurt you. It means surrendering and letting go and unshackling the chains of resentment. And last one. An artist is not paid for their labor, but for their vision. So what is your vision? What is your truth? Anything else I'm picking up with this reading? Yeah, just follow the path of least resistance. Get grounded. Meditate and pray. Meditate and pray. If you're scared or if you're in a dark situation, light can always shine in the darkness, and everything's going to be alright. Alright, you guys, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed that reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next one. And now on to group number 2. Okay? So group 2, you guys got the silver feather. So if you pick the silver feather, this is going to be your reading. Now before I pull from the cards, I did meditate on the energy. And what I was picking up with the silver feather is like the words that popped in my head was, you can't keep me in a box. As I put this heart-shaped box down. You can't keep me in a box. So instead of being like a box, it's time to be more like water. It's time to be more flexible. Water forms into whatever it's placed into. If it's in a container, it becomes the container. If it's in a river, it becomes the river. Fluidity. It's time to be light and flexible. Light as a feather. Light as a feather. Lay your burden down. Every silver lining's got a touch of gray. And also look up that song Touch of Gray by, I believe it's Grateful Dead. I will get by. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so that was the channel message that I got for this pile, and the 3 tarot cards that we got. The first one was the Queen of Wands in the reversal. We got the 3 of Pentacles in the reversal. And we got the Magician in the reversal. So, remember what I was just saying about the water? It's time to not stagnate. It's time to, if you're not in agreement with other people, it's time to see other people's perspective instead of, like, yes, you know who you are. You're very confident in who you are. But it's time to be open to new perspectives, because this rigid energy that you got going on is what's blocking your manifestations or what you want to bring into your life. So it's time to not be so rigid, and if there's other people who are also rigid, like, be the bigger person in the situation. That's what I was picking up. Also, you know, it's time to get in alignment with peace. Stop being so rigid. Just because other people have different viewpoints doesn't mean that their viewpoints are not valid. Because we see life in a very linear perspective, but we are a part of the bigger picture. We are the micro where God is the macro. If that makes sense. So there's more than meets the eye. It's time to open up to a new perspective. It's time to stop being like a box. It's time to be more like water. Be fluid. Okay, so the oracle cards we got the peace card. And whenever I was feeling this energy, I was like, what is stealing my peace? And then the peace card popped up. So you'll find peace if you stop being so rigid. We understand you're an INDE independent, you know. You know who you are. But don't let your ego block your blessing, is what I'm picking up. And also the masculine. It's time to take the action to flow and to move into working with other people. Oh, also another thing I was picking up is if you're reluctant to work with people, because like maybe you're an introvert, you're like, people, you know, get grounded. Water knows how, like, no, water knows when to wave and it knows when to be still. You know, if you feel overwhelmed with working with other people, like if your battery gets strained or whatnot, uh, go within and start, do things that balance the social life. Like, yeah, you have to be social with work, but also, when you come home, instead of like bitching and complaining about how stressful life is, take time to meditate and to chill out, take a bubble bath to get peace. This peace card is also about grounding too. So water, the concept of water, it knows when to be still. There's a time to act and there's a time to be still. You need to balance both. Now, I do want to get some clarifiers. I got this Frida tarot deck. I want to get some clarifiers. Please clarify the Queen of Wands in the reversal. Queen of Wands in the reversal. This one just pop out. That one's pop out. Dang, that's a lot. You know what? We're going for it. You got a lot of tarot cards coming out, y'all. Five of Swords. The Hermit. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Oh, wow. The first group got Three of Swords too, but with this tarot deck. Five of Swords. Yeah, you're having inner conflicts and battles, and it's saying it's time to retreat. Yeah, what I was saying about the water, it knows when to act and it knows when to chill out. You gotta know when to work with others and when to go it alone. It's time to find balance with both. Okay, and then we got the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you're wanting to create a happy life, home foundation for yourself. With the Five of Pentacles, you have two fives. You're not feeling like your ships are coming in. Okay. So, if you feel disappointed with what's been brought to the table, it's like you're sitting there saying, I know what I bring to the table. What are you bringing to the table? Kind of energy. Yeah, it's time to go within for peace. Get grounded. Reevaluate what your values are. Like what makes you happy? What makes your heart and your home happy? What are you building for yourself? Is it really what you want? It's like it's time to go back to the drawing board. That way we can step up to the plate the way that we need to. If you feel depleted also, this is saying like it's time to go chill out for a second. Take a step back. That way when you come back stronger with a new viewpoint. Broaden your perspective. Okay, I'm going to get a clarifier from the Halloween Oracle. What else does the group 2 with the feather need to know? What else? What else? Oh, I think this time was coming out. Intuition. Dawn. Yeah. What I was saying is time to go within. Intuition. You know it's time to go within and chill out before you can come to the table stronger. And dawn, the light after the darkness. You know, that song just popped in my head. That Shake It Off song by Florence and the Machine. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Ooh, whoa. That one. It's hard to dance with the devil on your back, so shake 'em off. Oh, ancestors. So, yeah, you come from a line of strong people. And this, the ancestors card just popped out. Your ancestors want you to know that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to stand in your power. Find that equilibrium balance between your masculine and feminine energy. Like, know when to give, know when to receive. I feel like with this group, you just want to go hard, like ham sandwich. But it's time to step back and go within. That way you can come back with a clearer head. That's really what I'm picking up with this group. Okay? And why did I put that card over there? Oh, this is from the other reading. My bad. Well, maybe y'all need to hear that too for the future. Yeah. It's time to chill out and to go within. It doesn't make you a weak person. I promise. It's going to be okay. Like I said, you know that you're a strong person. You know what you bring to the table. And it's almost like this is what I'm picking up. Don't do nice things for other people and expect something in return. That's just selfish. You don't need to be doing that. Don't be manipulative, okay? I know that's some harsh truth right there for some of y'all to hear, but don't be manipulating situations. If you're going to do anything for anyone, do it out of the kindness of your heart and leave it be, because karma comes back around, whether for the good or the bad. Okay? Alright, let's get some affirmations. What are some affirmations I can tell group 2? Don't be so bullheaded. That's what I'm picking up. I'm sorry, I'm so blunt, but I just gotta tell it like it is. Okay. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So we can switch it up, you don't have to, with this 3 of Swords here also being pointed out too. If you've been disappointed by other people, check with yourself. Why are you putting yourself in situations with toxic people that don't have your best interests in mind? Or why are you putting yourself in toxic situations where you're doing things for other people and then you just get your heart broken because you're expecting the best out of everybody? Don't let everybody have a good heart like you. Don't be expecting nothing from nobody. It's time to, turn the trauma into healing. It's time to go within, heal your heart, start do for yourself what you do for other people. Is what I'm picking up. And this masculine card, this also talks about giving. You got to give your heart. You want to go out there and help people and stuff because you know what you bring to the table. But not everyone's going to value what you have. You need to start valuing what you got within yourself. Okay, what's the bottom of this deck say? The moment I embrace my peace within Let me start that over. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. See, whenever you surrender your expectation, when you surrender how it's going to look like or what someone's going to give to you, that's whenever, true magic will happen, when you let go. Let go and let flow like water. I think that's all I have for this pile. It's time to surrender that rigid mindset. Yeah. Alright, you guys. Oh, I do got a fortune. Almost forgot to check this up. These are for my tea fortunes. That's what I like to call them. What can I tell this group? Okay. So we got, you will be a lion in your own cause. Yeah, this is owning your own power instead of giving your power to other people. Don't let other people determine your happiness. Determine your own happiness. It is not talking of love, but living in love. That is everything. And group 1 got this one too. Instead of talking the talk, it's time to walk the walk and go towards what it is that you want to go for. You know, sometimes we have to go in alone and to nurture ourselves. That way we can come back stronger. Plant kindness and gather love. So plant kindness and gather love. You know, something I recently started doing is I got a succulent collection. And getting in the dirt. Go outside. Go outside and smell the fresh air. Go hug a tree. Speak to make yourself happy. Don't speak to impress others. What was I just saying? Don't speak to impress. Don't do stuff for people and expect something in return. Do it because you want to do it. Because that's out of the kindness of your heart. You will have a fine capacity for the enjoyment of life. So yeah, whenever you just let go and let flow, that's whenever you're going to find peace. Stop expecting things from other people and start giving it to yourself first. Alright, you guys, that's all I got for you. I know it was really blunt. I'm sorry if I came off as harsh. I just tell it like it is, you know. So, if you liked that reading, though, please like, share, subscribe, and all that good jazz. And, you know, I'll see you maybe next time if you want to come back, you know. Alrighty. Now, moving on to Group 3. Okay? So, Group 3 had the perfume. To the perfume. Where does this go? Oh, it goes over there. Okay. Okay, Group 3. So, the channeled message that I had with Group 3, I'm going to read that first before I get into the reading. Perfume Bottle. Okay, so this group has an appreciation for beauty and the aesthetics of life. So, it's like an aesthetic beauty, right? The word that came to mind was fantasy. And understand also that there's no easy way, like there's no easy route. This group might fantasize a lot and, you know, you're a dreamer. This is the group of dreamers. But there's no easy way out. No matter what path you choose, it's time to pick your poison, pretty much. Anything you want to go towards is going to be difficult. All that's glitter isn't gold. That's another thing I was picking up with this. All that's glitter is not gold. Don't be going for quick schemes now. The word goal popped in my mind. Do you really have what it takes, or are you living an illusion? It's time to embody the beauty that you admire, that you see outside of yourself. Okay? So, these are the cards that we got for this group. Here's the 3 tarot cards. First one we got is the moon, speaking of illusions. Illusions, like deciphering what's an illusion and what's your intuition. We got the devil card. Da, da, da. Okay. And we got the 9 of Wands. Wait, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yep, 9. I was right. Haha. Okay. No, real talk though. So there's some sort of obsession with something that's an illusion, and these are like, I get this feeling of obsessed with sensuality and what makes you feel good. Another word I'm picking up is, for some of you guys, is sexuality. You know, that this guy, he's looking over at the devil and the moon, and it's like, okay, first I'm feeling, were my efforts in vain, overly obsessing about karmic situations that happened. And there's this duality. And now the devil card really does speak about illusion and obsession and the pleasures, which, you know, these things, these pleasures, whatever it is, whatever obsession, it's good. It's a little bit good sometimes. It's good to indulge in ice cream if you haven't had ice cream in a while or something like that. But if you're putting a lot of effort in obsessing, another thing I'm picking up is like, if you're a workaholic in whatever you're doing, obsessing over work, you got this voice in your head that's telling you to pump the brakes, is what I'm picking up. So another card we got here is the card of change. So it's time to unshackle yourself with whatever you're overly exhausting your energy into. Don't be disillusioned. Things are not as they appear. Let's see what else I'm picking up real quick. This card right here, the card of change, 35, which adds up to 8. What goes up must come down. I almost get a tower energy. Yeah. As I say that, my eyes are glimpsed to these two towers, these two pillars. Maybe you've put work towards things and you're scared that your foundations are going to crumble. Maybe you want to work towards these finer things in life, but it eludes you because there's more to life than these finer things. It's like looking out on the outside looking in. You're somebody who's on the outside looking in and you're doing your own work. But then you see over here that's why I say looks can be deceiving. You see these two people right here who are happy. At least this can represent anything. Don't be disillusioned. Looks are not as they appear. It's time to change your focus. You're obsessing too much about it. And then we got the card of fertility. And we got grieving. I'm going to get some clarifiers for these two. So, with fertility and grieving, you need to realize that you have everything that you need to create the life that you desire. But for some reason, you're obsessing and not satisfied with what you have. And also, with the grieving card, there's a butterfly, and then you have change right here. It's time to embody that which you admire. You want happiness? Be happiness. What makes you happy? Quit looking outside of yourself for validations or for happiness. You're fertile in your essence. I want to get some clarifiers from the Frida Tarot. Please clarify the moon. Why did the moon come out? Please clarify the moon. Here we go. 7 of Swords. So, these inner conflicts you have, it's an illusion. These are these inner conflicts. It's time to get over it. That's what I'm picking up. It's time to get over it. Whatever you're obsessing about. Something else that's popping in my head right now is all work and no play makes you a dull boy or a dull girl, whatever. The Fool. This one to come out too. The Fool. And the 3 of Wands. It's at the bottom. King of Swords. It's time to cut to the truth of the matter. Don't be disillusioned. It's like you want to take, oh, I get this feeling of spying. Look at this monkey, he's a fool. He looks like he's spying. Some of y'all out there are spying other people on social media. Looking at other people's stuff and thinking, I wish I was like that. I wish I had that. Just because it looks delicious don't mean it ain't poisonous. That's something else that's coming in my head. And with the Three of Wands, like, you've worked hard, you want your ships to come in. It's like, well, their ships are coming in. Why ain't my ships coming in? Your ships will come in for you. It's time to switch your mindset. Quit being disillusioned. All that's glitter ain't gold. What's meant for you is going to be for you. Like, my blessing is my blessing. Your blessing is your own blessing. Okay, I want to get a card from the Halloween Oracle real quick. See what else we need to know with this reading. What else? That one was to pop out. Two. Okay, group 2 actually got this one too. Dawn, the light after the darkness. We shine light on these blind spots. You see the sun is shining again. And this one, the cauldron, synergy and healing. It's like you put in this hard work and you want something to come from it. You want to reap your rewards, but the cauldron, synergy and healing, you know, we go through these hard cycles. Like, all that pressure makes the diamond. The pressure makes the diamond. It's time to unshackle your obsession with disillusionment. And yeah, it's time to cut through illusion, get to the truth of the matter. Okay, and I want to get an affirmation card. What is an affirmation that group 3 needs to hear, needs to focus on? Wow. Group 2 got this one too. It says, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Okay, and on the bottom of the deck we got, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So what's meant for you will be for you. Don't obsess on other people's stuff. Don't covet other people's stuff. Focus on yours. Keep putting in the work. Your shits will come in. And you can be the alchemist of your own life. You can turn your trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. I feel like there's something else that I need to tell you guys. You know what? I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from, like, y'all are going to get some extra cards here. This is from the Golden Girls Tarot. I love this deck, it's so cute. Shuffle here. Yeah, y'all are getting some extra cards. I just feel drawn to give y'all some extra cards for some reason. Okay, what else do I need to tell these people? Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. You got all major arcanas. Wow. Okay. So on the bottom of the deck we have the World. You are at the precipice. You feel like maybe giving up. But don't give up. You are in the center. You are where you are right now. And things are going to open up for you. The High Priestess. It's time to trust yourself. And also, this goes back to don't be disillusioned. The Hangman. Like I said, you're at the precipice of, it's like you're pushing, and it's like you almost want to give up, but don't give up. And it's also time to, Yeah, shift your perspective. It's time to change your perspective. See things from a broader view. Hard work does pay off. Don't be disillusioned with easy, quick fixes. You think everybody else got it easy just because they advertise it on Facebook that their life is all beautiful and shit, right? But everybody knows that behind that bullshit is truth. It's grit, it's dirt. Life is dirty. That's the thing. Life is dirty. And you got the Sun card. And the Sun card talks about just being happy and shining the light. This is the light. Man, look. You got the dawn and you got the sun. It's time to open your heart to light and to love and to just be happy where you're at. Count your blessings. You got to start counting your blessings. Stop being disillusioned by, either past pains or you see other people living their life and they seem happy. You don't really know what's going on in other people's lives. Just because they show it happy on Facebook don't mean that it's really that way. The whole world is just a stage and we are the actors. It's time to be the alchemist of your own life. Keep working. Keep putting in the effort for yourself. Your ships will come in. Yeah. Count your blessings. Because you're fertile in your essence. And if you have to cry, it's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. That's how we heal. Okay? And I'm going to pull some little fortunes for you guys. See, what do we got? What is group 3? These are here. Okay? See. Ignore previous cookie. You know, I'm taking up with this. I think it was group, I can't remember which one they got this to. Ignore previous cookie. Don't look to your past. Keep focusing on bettering yourself. You are equally as beautiful as the universe. See, this goes back to don't be coveting other people's stuff because you have what it takes. You have that beauty, that spark of the divine in you. Like you come from that. You're just as beautiful as the universe. In order to be remembered, leave nothing behind but love. If you feel like you've been forgotten, this is saying you're not forgotten. As long as you leave behind love, you'll never be forgotten. Speak to make yourself happy. Don't speak to impress others. So speak to make yourself happy. Don't speak to impress others. You will be a lion in your own cause. I really do believe those who are drawn to these tarot videos are usually the people who feel like outcasts. So if you feel like you're on the outside looking in, I mean, shoot, I'm here. I feel like that all the time myself, to be honest. Sometimes I feel like an alien. But you're not an alien. You're not alone because I'm here too. I'm just as weird as you. And I think that's all I got for you guys. Anything else I'm picking up on? You know what song just popped in my head? You got to know when to hold up. Know when to fold up. Yeah, look that song up. Who sings that? I can't remember. I can't remember. Anyways. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that reading. View things in a new perspective. Be grateful for what you have. Don't covet other people's stuff. It's going to be alright. There's a new chapter opening up. That's another thing that I'm picking up here. You have a new chapter on the horizon. Just keep pushing at that wall. It's like right whenever you feel like giving up, that's when the miracle happens. And I'm going to leave it at that. Alright, you guys. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Please like, share, subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all have a blessed one. Ta-ta.